If you are a social media buff, you would already be aware that Twitter has made some changes to its design. A new font, more space between the text, and higher color contrast. It made these changes on the 11th of August and asked its users for some feedback. Twitter users responded only with complaints, pointing out how the design is giving them a headache. There were so many complaints that Twitter has now been forced to withdraw some of the changes.
On the 11th of August, microblogging site Twitter unveiled a new series of changes to its website and app design. This included high color contrast of buttons, more space between text, and fewer distracting grey things, whatever that's supposed to mean. Twitter said the aim of these changes was to put people first and make the platform universal, authentic, dynamic, and relevant. Barely 3 days since the changes were made, Twitter is backpedaling on its designs, courtesy some unsavory feedback from its customers. Thousands of Twitter users are not too happy with the changes. In fact, they say the design choices are giving them headaches and eye strains. One autistic user told Twitter that removing lines and shifting to high contrast has made it extremely uncomfortable to use the site. Another user told Twitter that she can't read the font at all. And yet another said that she can't read the new font without getting a headache. The complaints were endless. So an embarrassed Twitter has gone back to the drawing board to make new changes to its new design. But Twitter users are still not happy. They're hitting out at the company for prioritizing some access needs over others, for centering its approach over a few suggestions, and for making changes and expecting everybody to follow them. Yet another example of how Twitter likes to adopt a one-size-fits-all approach. Bureau Report, WION World is One.
WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.